What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to show you how to mod both Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2. Now, Sonic Adventure is probably going to be the easiest one because it's like really simple. But Sonic Sonic Adventure is probably going to be the more difficult one because there are currently two mod loaders out there. There's the old one, which for some reason doesn't work, and then there's a new one. There's a newer one that works 100%, but depending on your computer, you may have issues with this with the new one. I don't know why that is because I have a friend who I helped try to install the mod for Sonic Adventure DX, and it kept freezing her computer for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. So yeah, just make sure your computer is okay with you modding your games, I guess. Because I'm still baffled by her particular situation. But anyway, without further delay, let's get this started. Okay, so first things you want to do is obviously make sure you have the games installed. And then after you do that, go to your favorite web browser. In this case, I'm using Edge. If it would be so kind as to open up. There we go. My computer can run a little slow sometimes, so bear with me. Man, it's actually going really slow. But once this is fully open, it'll work like normal. Because usually the first time I open it, it is when it runs the slowest. Okay, so I think we're good. So what you want to do is, if you're using Edge, all you really have to do is type in Sonic Adventure DX mod loader. Or Sonic Adventure 2 mod loader, whichever one works for you. Alright, it should be the first link that you see. Okay, there we go. I thought I clicked it the first time, but I didn't. Nope. Okay, so this one isn't it. This one is the Game Banana one, which does not work for Sonic Adventure for some reason. Oh, and you know what? My apologies. I was not paying attention and it said Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, so let's try that again. Um, we don't want the Game Banana ones. I gotta find that. I gotta find that one web page that I found. I think this is it right here. Yep, here we go. So I'll have this link in the description, so you don't have to uh, keep looking for it. But yeah, you want to go to this page, and if you want to, you can read up on it because it has a lot of information about this particular mod loader. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to download, and on this page, it's usually down to personal preference. Like uh, they have a web-based one, which I haven't tried yet. Um, so I'm not actually gonna install that one because I don't know how that one works. So we're gonna install the normal one, the offline version. So we just click on that one, and that will download. Uh, I probably will test this one on my own time. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that one too. Oh, this doesn't want to let me download that one. Hmm. Go ahead and keep that one, I guess. Alright, so that one is installed, and we just gotta wait for this other one to finish downloading. And like I said, this website has an about page, a frequently asked question page, a help page. So if you have any issues, you can consult. You can consult these pages as well. Um, and while we're waiting for that one to download completely, we're gonna go ahead and get the Sonic Adventure 2 mod loader, which is right at the top actually, since we recently went to it by accident. Alright, now this one should be the very first link. Okay, there we go. Now the Sonic Adventure 2 mod loader I have not had any issues with. So what we're gonna do is Game Banana game. Yes, I agree. That always pops up, especially if I haven't been on this page in a while. Um, the Game Banana website is a popular website for all kinds of mods. You can get mods for just about any game that you can think of. They have Super Smash Bros. Mods, um, obviously Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 mods, Sonic Mania mods, just just a whole slew of mods. You just gotta be patient and look and find it. But oh yeah, and then they also offer tools, as you can see right here. They have the mod loaders, and then they have other tools that you can download for whatever game that you're trying to mod. So we're gonna scroll down. You can get some info about the updates that they did to it and whatnot. We want to keep scrolling, and then what you want to click on, what I recommend that you click on, is the latest version link. This is so you can guarantee that you are getting um, the most recently updated version. Because I think the link above it, the manual download one, I think that one is an older one, but I could be wrong. And that one downloaded extremely quick, whereas uh, the one for Sonic Adventure is still downloading. And why that is, the reason why it may be downloading kind of slow is because it comes pre-installed with quite a few graphic mods that you can activate during the setup process. So um, it already has you covered with that, so you can have your game look either like the Dreamcast version or a updated version of Sonic Adventure. Um, while you're waiting for the first one to download, you can actually start uh, looking for mods if you want, or you can just wait until it's installed. Um, Me personally, if you're gonna use Game Banana, I would wait until a little later, and I'm gonna show you why. Uh, both Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 Mod Loaders has a feature where if you are using Game Banana, it'll automatically install the mods, so you don't have to drag and drop it. But it doesn't always work. At least for me, it doesn't. So, uh, if you ever come across a mod that you want to install, uh, chances are you might have to drag and drop it. But there's other times where it'll install it for you without any issues. Um, Also, on another note, the old version of the Sonic Adventure mod loader, for me personally, it always brings up uh, an error saying that it's missing a some kind of .dll file, and it won't work. You can try to use it all you want. The game still runs and stuff, but uh, as far as using the cheat codes and the mods and stuff like that, it won't work because of that one particular file that it needs. So, what we're going to do is we are going to actually look for some mods. And I'm not going to download them mods right away. Uh, just, excuse me, just close out your web browser for now. Um, okay, so I need to actually find out where this is so I can uninstall this. Because this is the old one that I had. Because I deleted my games and reinstalled them so I could do the tutorials to help you guys out. If this thing would hurry up. Okay, thank you. Let me find out what this is. It's still in Sonic Adventure DX. Yep. The only thing that's not there that I don't see. Oh, it's the mod for. Okay, so how do I how do I remove this one then? Okay, well, in any case, 'cause I thought it would remove these, but apparently not, because everything is still here from the last time I installed this. Hmm. Okay, well, at the very least, after you install it, this is what it should look like as far as files and stuff go. Um, I was trying to get rid of that, but yeah. Anyway, uh, I'm still going to show you guys how it's installed because the process is actually pretty easy. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I can override everything. So I don't think it'll put duplicate mods. Alright, so we're going to take these three, and we'll put them on our desktop. Okay, so this one is our Sonic Adventure DX one. So all we gotta do is extract it. And since it's a zip file, you don't really need any special software to unzip it. But I do have 7-zip installed because that's my preference. Um, so if you don't have 7-zip or WinRAR installed, I suggest you install those so you can uninstall the Sonic Adventure 2 one. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say. Alright, so this part is gonna take a little while because again, the file is pretty big and I will come back once it is done. Okay, so everything is extracted and we got this folder which came from this. So I'm gonna stick this over here because we don't need it no more. Um, and then what we're gonna do is open this folder. And then you'll see two folders, one file and one folder. So you want to click on the .exe. You should get a little security thing. Just hit yes. If I can keep track of my mouse. All right. Then you want to select your language, which obviously I speak English. And then begins the setup process. So all you gotta do is hit next on this page. I agree. Uh, on this one, you want to make you want to click want to make sure check for updates is selected, just so you know just to make sure that you have the latest version, and then it'll start checking for updates. And that was very quickly. That was very quick. Um, it will find your game automatically, so you don't have to mess with this. But obviously, if it doesn't see your game and you know where it's located, then hit browse and then uh, make your way to where Sonic Adventure DX is installed. So we're gonna hit next. On this one, you have a couple of different options. You have guide mode. Um, you can select that if you're unsure of what you want. Um, Preset mode, which I haven't tried yet, but I guess it has a number of presets that you can choose from, which there's the description right there if you wish. Oh, and look, the presets on this side. Okay, and then you got custom mode, which the description is right there if you want to read that as well. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go for guide mode because that's what I chose last time. And if you click on show advanced options, you got uh, a few choices that you can mess with if you want. I'm not gonna mess with any of that. We're just gonna hit next. Excuse me. Now this next section is uh, more or less for personal preference. So if you untick this one, you can see the graphic change. Which I'm actually gonna leave that one installed. But yeah, you can actually see the change, which is pretty cool. Then you hit next, and hmm, I think I'm gonna leave that one installed. DX style water. Which honestly looks more realistic, so I'm gonna leave that installed. And then this one, you can actually determine how the character models will look. So you can either have the Dreamcast style or the DX style. Mm, in the Dreamcast style, Knuckles' head is bigger. Dreamcast style big is a bit bigger. Hmm. I'm pretty sure I could turn this off later, but yeah, I'm gonna just leave it on the DX version. So then you hit next. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. So you hit next. I said turn that off. Uh, this one, this one I had turned on, um, but it's really not that noticeable. So you can actually turn that off if you want. Which I think I'm gonna turn it off this time. And then you get the icons and the HUD and stuff like that, which you can make it look more high quality, which is nice. And then you can choose whether if you want these installed or not. Oh yeah. Okay, so this one, the Supersonic mod that I was talking about earlier, um, is the one. It's one of the ones that was pre-installed already. So you can turn that on if you want. I'm not going to install the DLC, the Christmas DLC and stuff. Cause it's just Christmas trees everywhere. And then you just let it do its thing. Which again, will probably take a while. So I will be back when this is done. Okay, so now it is done. Um, Once it is done, you can actually start running Sonic Adventure DX right away. Um, you can even create desktop shortcuts if you want. Configure your controls before you start playing. Um, and then there's a few links that you can take a look at if you wish. But essentially, you are done. I'm gonna make a desktop shortcut and then hit finish. All right. So now we can close this out. And I guess since we already have a desktop shortcut, you didn't make a new one. So once you're done with that, you can actually open this. This is the mod loader itself. Which, to be honest, because it's a shortcut to from the games directory, I consider this a shortcut to getting to your game's files easier instead of doing it the long-winded way through Steam. So we just gotta wait for this to open up, which it shouldn't take long. There we go. And yeah, we don't have any duplicate mods, which is nice. Uh, no, I don't want that. I will install it later. But yeah, here is all the mods that are already pre-installed. Now, one more thing that I was telling you about earlier, which is the auto install feature that you can do through Game Banana, is you got to go to the options tab and you want to click on install URL, um, install URL handler. And basically, what this will do is, as long as you have the mod loader open and your favorite web browser open, and you are on Game Banana, um, you can automatically install your favorite mods without having to drag and drop them. Which I think I installed it twice, but anyway, neither here nor there. Um, Other than that, you are pretty much good to go. No. There we go. Oops. Okay. Let me reopen that. But yeah, you are pretty much good to go. So it's pretty straightforward. You have your mod section. You have your codes section, which does a lot to play around with. Just tread lightly when you're messing around with these, because I think some of these are game breaking. But anyway, you have your codes. You can change the graphic settings from here as well. You can mess around with the sound, which I think is just for older PCs. And then you have your options, which I wouldn't mess with anything in here uh, other than the install URL handler. Which, if you're following this video, you should be good on that. But other than that, that is pretty much it. Now you can go search the internet for your favorite mods and enjoy. Now the second one for Sonic Adventure 2 is extremely straightforward. Like, I mean, it is ridiculously easy. So, first things first, you want to extract the file. Which, since this one is smaller than the first one, it installs instantly. So now you have this file, or this folder that came from this. And since we've extracted it, I'm going to put it over here. Um, Now, what we're going to have to do is locate the game directory, which I'm finna do it the quick way. I'm going to right click on the Sonic Adventure DX mod loader, go to open file location. Now, here is the normal directory that you would use to find your game. You will go to this PC, Windows C, Program Files, x86, Steam, Steam Apps, and then Common. And then you will find your game. So we are looking for Sonic Adventure 2, which is right there. Alright. So This one still has its mod loader as well, but again, I'm going to do it just to show you guys how easy it is. See, the first one had a whole setup process as if you was installing a new program. But this one, you just open this folder, drag and drop all of these folders, every last one. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not going to accidentally stick it in the folder. Alright, there we go. Drag all of this in there. And since it's already asking, since I already have everything in there, it's going to ask me if I want to skip the files. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip them because there's no point in overriding them. But yeah, all you got to do is do that, and your mod loader is installed. Sorry if you guys heard that. That was my iPad. Okay, there we go. My recommendation, especially if you don't want to have to keep finding the directory, my recommendation is to create a shortcut folder or a shortcut icon for the mod loader. So we're gonna right click on it, then go to create shortcut, and there we go. And then just drag it to your desktop. And then you can close this folder. And the only time you should really have to reopen this folder is if you have no choice but to drag and drop a mod in there. But that is essentially how you mod both Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2. The last one was probably the easiest one out of all of them. So, if you found this useful, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I post more tutorials and gameplay videos. And with that being said, see you later, guys, and be safe out there. Catch you in the next one.